Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. Follow us.
Dummy world, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Steve. Wakey, wakey, JK. Another crash test week for our crash test dummies. Their mission, to destroy the indestructible, to defeat the invincible, living the dream and testing to destruction. Steve, Dan, and Jake are the crash test dummies! Morning dawns at the start of another gentle week in Dummy World. But in the house at Crash Test Corner, it's another week of crash test craziness for our dummies. But before all that, this! Our crash test dummies always use safety equipment. And sometimes call in their stunt doubles for the really dangerous stuff.
So if you feel like trying any of these stunts yourself, don't bother.
Not only would you look stupid, you'd probably end up dead.
Monday, and it's the Dummies' Day Out, a weekly treat where our dummies travel untold distances to find different places in which to put their crash test theories to the test. Today, they're going camping. But what will they find to test in a field?
Oh, yes! Get it in your gills, Dan, the great outdoors.
Smell that ozone.
Come on, let's make camp.
The boys' new tent is super tough, but it shouldn't be quite this tough to put up, unless you're a dummy.
Oh my God! I just want to say, Steve, thanks for all the help, mate. It's been great.
The two-man cocoon claims it can withstand extreme weather, like wind, rain, or snow. Ah, yes, it can survive a mountain, but can it survive a crash test dummy test?
According to the manual, Dan, this tent can withstand winds of up to 85 miles an hour. That is crazy wind. That's faster than the 1987 hurricane which blew down all those trees and nearly killed that fella out of Hello Hello. René.
85 miles an hour, Steve. Sounds like a pretty extreme test to me.
And to me also, but we're gonna do it anyway. Be very afraid, my friend. Good morning. Bring it on. Okay then, Dan, get ready to meet my biggest fan.
The propeller can easily match the 85-mile-per-hour hurricane-force winds the tent claims it can withstand. That's max force 12 on the Beaufort scale. Everybody's cup of tea, but the tent has passed with flying colours. Next, the boys are going to test the tent's claim to be water repellent.
Why is our tent in a car wash?
In you get.
You know what? In all the things that we've done, and we've done a lot, right? Sitting in a tent going through a car wash has got to be the most stupid.
Shut up, you big Jesse. Get in there and take it like a man.
I'm genuinely uncomfortable about this.
Split, split. gas, I was taking a bath.
The tent is covered by a layer of silicone, and water hates silicone. But Steve has much more than a simple shower in mind.
Well, I stepped out the truck.
It doesn't prove anything, you know. I mean, when was the last time you went camping and you were hit by a massive downfall of car washes?
Splish splash.
Let's see how Dan and the tent handle 132 litres of water pumped through an industrial-sized car wash.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a lot more than falls on the Atacama Desert in a whole year.
The test isn't even important to me anymore. I just like to hurt him.
Bing bang, I saw the whole gang.
How was that then? Seriously, I reckon that was one of the most enjoyable things I've done.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the good news is I'm completely dry.
Well, the tent's gleaming. Let's get back to the campsite.
Okay.
First windproof, now waterproof. But Steve has one final test. How snowproof is it?
By maybe some time.
You all right there, Dan?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Just go and have an away with Jack Frost.
He doesn't exist.
The tent claims to protect in snowstorms, but Steve's going to take it beyond its limits with a half-ton avalanche!
I think this is one for you, my friend.
No tent could survive this!
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow!
Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I've brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow.
Oh dear, windproof, waterproof, but definitely not dummy-proof. But then, what is?
John!
What are you looking for?
Nothing. It's just digging.
Come on. Let's go and get something to eat.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
The next time we come camping, can we not test a tent? Fair dues.
The morning after the night before, and it's beans round the campfire for breakfast.
Right. Another can of beans, methinks, Steve.
I think you've had enough, haven't you?
What are you talking about? Better to have an empty flat than a bad lodger.
Hey, listen, if he's paying rent, leave him in.
Fine.
Well, hey there, Easy Rider. Those things are dangerous.
What are you talking about? It's a baked bean can. What's the worst that can happen?
What indeed, Dan? You've got a lot to learn. Get that too near the fire and it'll go off like a bomb.
Oh, you're talking rubbish, my friend. Prove it.
I will prove it, Dan, but not here. When this goes off, you don't want to be in the vicinity. This is one for the crash test explosion ground. And while we're at it, I'll take these as well. Grab your beans.
Right, let's go. Oh, hang on a minute.
Got to have my mouth open then and everything.
That's better.
Steve's going to prove his point by showing how dangerous some more obviously explosive objects are when exposed to heat. Take cover!
Right then, let's get started with this deodorant.
Yeah, all right, I know. Sorry. Just that my glands are all wrong. Oh, my God.
I didn't know you'd realised. Like a fat kid on sports day.
That's out of order.
Listen, don't worry. The reason we've got this is because aerosols explode under intense heat. All we need is a naked flame and we are rocking.
But there's one more thing we need to do.
What's that?
Oh, that's better.
Right, come on. Let's go and set it up.
Cheers.
Dan's deodorant contains a small amount of butane gas, which acts as a propellant. But if the boys hit it with a heat over 50 degrees centigrade, the gas will react so violently it will blow their smelly stuff clean away.
Okay, Dan, we haven't got much time on this one. When the flame blower hits the can, things are going to start to happen pretty sharpish.
"40 degrees, 50 degrees, Anytime now!
Boom! Boom! Shake the room! Like a hairspray grenade!
Right then, Danny Boy Detonator. We've seen what he can do to an everyday household item, but now we're playing with the big boys. It's prison rules, baby, and it's gonna get ugly. Let's get cracking with the knacking.
This gas cartridge contains 100% pure butane. Take this above 50 degrees centigrade and you'll have big problems. But these boys are professional dummies. Try this yourselves and the results will be catastrophic.
Okay, Dan, we're cooking with gas big time.
Well, Steve, you don't need me to tell you what to do. Let's hit it!
You see that go?
So, has Steve proved his point, or is Dan still a non-bean lever?
All right, Steve, I can understand a gas canister and an aerosol exploding, but that's just a tin of beans. There is no way that's going to blow.
Don't be so sure, Dan. I'm gonna heat these up for real treat.
It's a little-known fact that the beans are actually baked inside their cans, but at a very low heat. Turn up the gas, and they'll be blown in 57 different directions.
See, I told you, nothing's happened.
Give it time, Dan.
There's no butane in the beans, but at high temperatures, the kinetic energy from 416 beans banging together will make them blow.
Well, there you go. That's what happens when you cook your beans without taking the lid off first. Savoury dynamite.
Absolutely. I think we've proven that baked beans can cause a little bit more damage than just a small gust.
Dan, what are you doing?
I'm really sorry. It's just that I'm really hungry and we're scraping it off the wall. Want some?
Coming up! But first, it's crash test crime time. Which tool has been irresponsibly used for this crash test carnage? Find out after the break.